Are you thinking about moving to a 55 plus community, an active adult community, and aren't sure where to start? Hi, I'm Beth Cooke, and I have 5 C's that I'd like to share with you that may help you choose the right community for you. Those 5 C's are community, clubs and amenities, cost, care, and your climate. The first one is community. This is important. It's a sense of belonging, a sense of neighborly. What kind of community are you looking for? We have so many 55 plus communities here in Arizona, 67 to be exact, and they range from in the north to the south. One of the things you might want to think about are how many of the residents are winter residents. If you're going to be a winter resident, you want maybe a gated and a guarded community. Maybe not. How many residents are full-time residents in the community? And if so, how do I figure that out? One way, and something that we tried in our search, was driving through the community on garbage day to see how many garbage cans were out in the summertime. That let us know exactly how many people were in the community during the summer on that particular day. Another thing I would strongly suggest is visiting a community more than one time. You never know what's going on in that community if you only visit one time. So visit different times of the day. If you're a morning person and want to see what's going on in the morning, go in the morning. You may be an afternoon person, and if the sidewalks roll up at 2 in the afternoon, that's not the community for you. So make sure you look at those things. Another thing to consider is traffic. What about the traffic or the population that you're going to be around? If you're somebody that wants to do theater or baseball games, make sure outside of the community also works for what you're looking for in this next chapter. The second C is clubs and amenities. This is what makes these places just so phenomenal because there are so many things to do. When you're looking at a 55 plus active adult community, the amenities can make your day, actually your life. It's kind of fun. So if you're somebody that's physically active, do they have a pool? Do they have indoor and outdoor pools? Are they heated pools? Do they have a play pool? Something to consider as well is, what about if you have children visiting? What are the hours for the children? Do they get to come in and swim with everyone else? Are they limited hours? Another thing would be golf. Are you a golfer? Do you want a golf course? Do you want pickleball? Do you want bocce ball? Do you want tennis? Now pop tennis. Do you want ping pong? And then there are so many clubs, such as the Travel Club, the Mixology Club, the Women of Wine, all kinds of fun things that you can enjoy. Also card games. Those are things that will keep you busy during the day or in the afternoons when you want, in the wintertime or in the summertime when it's too hot or too cold, depending on where you live. Make sure they have what's something you want to do, maybe something that you might like to try to do. One of the things that we found in our community is I wanted to do ceramics with a wheel. Not every community has a wheel for you. Some of them just have ceramics that you put together. Another thing is your technology club. You've got woodworking, you've got sewing, you've got so many, again, just so many things to choose from. Make sure the community is the right fit for you in the clubs and amenities. The third item I'd like to discuss is cost. Cost doesn't mean just the cost of your home, but also the cost of the HOA, community improvement costs. There are a few that have a buy-in cost. Maybe it's into the golf course. Look into that if that's important to you. Are some of the amenities separate, a separate cost? Is it a separate cost to go to the pool? Is it a separate cost to use the fitness center? For some communities, very few, but some, you have a separate cost to use the amenities. They're outside of the HOA cost. So you want to look into that. Another idea is, depending on the age of the community, look at their financials. If you have an older community and the amenities may be needing to be replaced or upkeep on them, you want to make sure that the HOA's budget and financials covers those costs so that you're not paying assessments or additional fees to make sure your amenities are available for you in the long run. So look at the financials before buying into a community. See if you can get a hold of them and review them for yourself so you know what you're actually getting into. The fourth C is care. Unfortunately, as we get older, we need to think about that just a little bit. So, are there physicians available? Are they accepting new patients when you're coming in? Is there a wait list? That's the last thing you want. Are there hospitals nearby? Are there rehabilitation facilities close by? Are there physical therapy? Is there a cancer hospital? Is there a teaching hospital? All of those things are important to know. Do they have physicians that you like to use? Is there a DO versus an MD? Those are things you want to consider prior to moving. You don't want to find out when you get there that, oh, there's a 9-month waiting list to see a doctor and dentist or glasses and eye doctors. Make sure what you need is available to you before you move. It's really important to take care of yourself. Also understand that some of these communities have things like neighbors helping neighbors, which is where your neighbors can help if you're in need of food or somebody to go grocery shopping and take care of you. The other thing to consider when you're talking about care is, do you want to be near family, or do you want to be in a neighborhood that your family is a little bit extended to your neighbors and how they'll help take care of you in time of a need? The last thing, or the fifth thing, is climate. As you can see, I'm sitting in my backyard and it's August right now, and I'm in Arizona and I'm not hot. It's beautiful. Depending on where you want to live, climate is super important. And as I said before, we have 67 different facilities to choose from Prescott, where you're shoveling snow, don't want to do that anymore, all the way down to Sierra Vista, where you're in the high desert, to Oracle near the Catalina Mountains, Oro Valley. You've got Phoenix and the warm weather. Make sure you go to a couple of different facilities depending on what you want to see. Here where we live in Saddlebrook Ranch, we get to see the snow on the mountains. I don't have to shovel it, but we do get all 4 seasons. If all 4 seasons is something that is important to you, make sure that you look into the areas that will fit those needs. So again, going over the 5 C's that are important before choosing a 55 plus active adult community are: community, super important, are you belonging? Clubs and amenities, what are you going to do with your time all day long? Cost, make sure you know all the costs that are involved in that. Care, make sure you get the proper care for when you're in this next stage of life. And climate, make sure it's what you want. I'm Beth Cooke with West USA. I'm here to help you on your journey. Please click the link below and set up an appointment with me so I can help you on this journey. Beth Cooke, have a beautiful day.